Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Welcome to this new video on Ethereum. Wanted to keep you updated on that. I mean, right now in these market circumstances, there's not a lot that's interesting, and I know quite a big portion of you are interested in Ethereum. So personally, I'm interested in Ethereum as well. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the current situation. We'll talk about fundamentals, or at least relevant fundamentals. Then we'll talk about the technicals. We'll talk about some trade opportunities as well. So that's what we'll do. So let's get right into it. Two things fundamentally I wanted to have a look at is ETFs, because I do expect ETF outflows last week. Last week, the 20th and the 19th, so that was Thursday and Friday, we actually had some ETF outflows. Compared to the inflows we had earlier in that week, it's actually not that much. But this is interesting to watch, all right? Because right now, obviously we're entering holiday season, so I don't expect a huge amount of institutional buying or just in general buying coming in. But it's still going to be interesting to see over the course of today, after a week like we had last week, if we actually do get some inflows again or not. So far this is fine. We had huge inflows over the last couple of weeks, 2 days of outflows. That's fine, all right. And one was actually fueled mostly by Grayscale, which is interesting as well. And if we talk about some other fundamentals, I mean, yeah, TVL for Ethereum is down a bit. It's obviously because a lot of Ethereum or a lot of the TVL is in Ethereum, so it's correlated to price. Revenue fine, DEX trading volumes fine. Not much we can say about this. Now, the price of Ethereum though is, I think, where it gets interesting. So we're looking at the daily time frame right now, and for me, there's basically two important levels. And that's this level right here, around 3,500, but let's say 3,450 all the way down to 3,500. And then it's this level right here, around 3,000. First of all, to get that out of the way, I think this level right here between 30,050 and 2,900 is an amazing buy area. On the daily time frame, you can already see all the confluences there with the 200 EMA, the 0.618 FIB, 3,000. A psychological support level, a very strong technical support level in general. So that is, I think, the main level you need to keep your eyes on. I have a price alert set up there. And if we actually do drop down into that level, I will accumulate Ethereum spot there. And I think that's a good idea if you also agree with the tendency that, first of all, that's a strong support level, and that we will still see some more bullish momentum over the course of 2025, which you do have to agree with that. If you don't agree with that, then we might still find support here. We probably will, but then it's the potential risk reward decreases by a lot. But what I think is interesting as well is this level here at 3,500. Now, to be completely honest with you, right now, looking at Ethereum specifically, it's not looking great. First of all, by dropping down below 3,500, we have lost the daily uptrend we had. We actually broke down below the middle of the trend band. And so far, we have respected the bearish retest, so technically bearish. And ETH BTC is also not looking great. This actually also broke down, also had a bearish retest, as you can see. So as long as that's the case, technically I cannot be bullish on Ethereum, right? So therefore, like the ideal scenario would be if we actually do get a reclaim of 3,500, right? So if we are able to break back above that, then we can be back at 4,000 easily. Right, so this is something I do think you need to be aware of, and I do think you need to be ready for. But under the current circumstances, which is holiday season, no real explicit momentum for Ethereum, no real fundamental power, and last but not least, relative weakness against Bitcoin, I think this is not going to happen, right? So I think it's most likely, talking about Bitcoin here, it's a bit late that I get to this, so I'm sorry. I think it's most likely that we will retest it, but that ultimately we'll still make lower lows here, and that will drop down into that level between 3,100 and 3,000 at least. So what I think is most likely. I'll be ready for a more bullish scenario, and if that starts to look more likely, I'll let you know. But that's what I think you need to know about Ethereum for now. So if you do have any questions, let me know. For now, thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.